Grand evening. Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the psychic astrologer. My website is readings by leonardtmunson.net. The weekly overview, Taurus Virgo Capricorn, from September 25th to October the 2nd, 2024. We're going to talk about generational curses, family curses, and bloodline curses, and healing yourself and healing your past ancestors. Taurus, your solar sun, is in the 6th house. The 6th house is Virgo, a fellow earth sign. Virgo deals with health, work, and service to others. Its ruling planet is Mercury. It deals with details, analyzing, numbers, doing things in a methodical way, organizing. Make a decision, live with it, and stop overthinking and get out of your head. So, it's in the 6th house, which is Virgo. There, the sun is in Libra. We need to balance things out. You are balancing the generational curses, family trauma and curses, and bloodline curses. You were the one that came forth to do the work. You the one that was the black sheep Taurus and unshackled yourself from the family members who didn't want to free themselves from these curses. So by this time, you went internally and saw darkness in the light and light in the darkness and balanced it out. You're not relying on your emotions anymore because your emotions got your ancestors in this situation. And then when they started using their emotions, they became unfocused, made wrong decisions. You're communicating with your ancestors. They are glad that they chose you. They wanted someone that would dispel the negative ancestors who got involved in negative things and put curses on the whole generation after them. So you're not healing just yourself, but you're healing your other ancestors who need to be healed, and protecting the future generation that's coming after you. You're healing yourself and them also in love, finances, possession, work, luxury, and beauty. So those ancestors that was negative got involved with things that was putting stuff on those people that connected with those things we just mentioned. You're taking your energy and using it in a way that will heal people. You're seeing behind the scenes because your ancestors are giving you a snapshot of what's going on. And look at the family and look at you. You're distant from them because you was never meant to fit in with them. So opportunity for expansion, growth, abundant blessings, karma, wealth, and the truth was coming in. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities because you are the generational curse breaker. You broke the curse. You have healed your past ancestors. And because they're going to help you in your manifestation. Now we have Saturn in Pisces, Uranus in Gemini, Neptune in Aries, Pluto in Aquarius, Chiron in Aries, all retrograding. When a planet is retrograding, it's moving backwards, reviewing when it's going direct. And correct any mistakes is not working out. So, there was ancestors with Saturn and Pisces. They was your secret enemy in the family, okay? They kept stuff going, and people start putting stuff on their family because of them, particularly a man and a woman. There were some that couldn't make up their mind what they wanted to do to get freedom and independence. So they stayed shackled to all these generational curses, family trauma, and bloodline curses. Neptune and Aries, some had their head in the clouds, rose-colored glasses, fantasy, illusion, fear and doubt, and deception, fall, and lie. So they're seeing clearly now. They see that you're going to help break it. And that's what they want, so they can heal. Because the process of you healing yourself and separating from the family that you have now and being the black sheep and was not meant to be there, you're removing them out of the way. So action is being made. This has been bothering your ancestors for quite a while, so it's coming to the surface with Pluto and Aquarius. Chiron in Aries, no more the wounded warrior, name the victim. You get out of the scarcity mindset, get into abundant mindset, and be a survivor. Okay, Taurus? Virgo. Virgo, your solar sun is in the second house, which is Taurus. So this is another earth sign, Virgo and Taurus. Okay? The second house is Taurus, which deals with love, finances, work, possession, beauty, and luxury. Now we're going to talk about healing yourself by going internally so you can be the curse breaker, the generational curse breaker, family curse breaker, and the bloodline breaker. Okay? All right. So Venus is the ruling planet of Taurus. So you're going to break these generational curses, family trauma curses, and bloodline would have to do with love, finances, work, possession, luxury, and beauty. You're not using your emotions, you use your intelligence, because your ancestors said when we use our emotions, we can separate our intelligence to make a good decision. So we made a decision that was not good. We're communicating. They're communicating with you and open up Virgo lines to communication. Okay? All right. Mars. You're taking that energy and going behind the scene and find the secrets. In other words, you're going to get behind the scene and find out who are the negative ancestors who created negativity for these curses to be placed on us already. Okay? And you're putting an end to it. Death and resurrection. Opportunity for expansion and growth, abundance is going to occur. But you got to pick the right one, the one that's going to have longevity. Now we have Saturn in Pisces, Uranus in Gemini, Neptune in Aries, Pluto in Aquarius, and Chiron in Aries retrograding. When a planet is retrograding, Virgo is moving backwards, reviewing when it's going to wreck, and correcting any mistake they made. So there was a woman and a man that was secret enemies against the ancestors that created this problem for all these things to be placed on them that was negative. There was ancestors that was wishy-washy, that was playing both sides of the things. They didn't want their freedom. They wanted to stay right in that negativity. There was ancestors that were head in the clouds, rose-colored glasses, illusion, fantasies, fear, doubts, deception, brain fog, and things, but you're no longer, you got getting them out. In other words, you're going to get the negative ancestors out who created these curses, so the positive ones can heal. Pluto and Aquarius, this has been bothering your ancestors for a while. Who's going to take the chance to do it? And you did it. Chiron in Aries, Virgo, you're no longer going to be the wounded warrior, the victim. And get to the scarcity mindset, you're going to be a survivor and abundance, okay? The next sign is Capricorn. Capricorn, your solar sun is in the 10th house. The 10th house is Capricorn. Again, another earth sign. Capricorn, okay, deals with prestige, success, moving up the ladder, father time, government, corporation, lessons learned. And its ruling planet is Saturn. Saturn is in Pisces. Because there was a man and a woman who was negative, creating negative situations, Capricorn, to bring these generational curses, family curses, and bloodline curses in. You took the shackles off of you. You was the black sheep. You was named to heal yourself by going internally, to go into the dark to find the sun, the light, and go in the light to find the dark, to be a balance here. No longer using your emotions and things is hidden. You want to come to the surface. You're going to use your intellect and make the right decision. Because by using this, your ancestors did it and they made wrong decisions, okay? You're going to break the curses in love, finances, possession, work, beauty, and luxury. Okay, you're going to balance your energy and go inside and move all the cobwebs that's been dust on the ancestors, okay, particularly the negative one, okay? Jupiter, expansion, growth, abundance, prosperity, opportunity is going to open up for you because you did the work. You broke the generational curses and healed yourself and your past ancestors. Not just healing them, but their future generation. So we have Saturn in Pisces, Uranus in Gemini, Neptune in Aries, Pluto in Aquarius, and Chiron in Aries, all retrograding. When a planet is retrograding, it's moving backwards. and reviewing when it was going direct to make correction. There was a man and woman that was negative, that put negative curses on the family. There was people that did not want to make a decision, head in the cloud. A decision to be making, get out of the brain fog and get rid of these people. And